Hey, welcome to this week's Team Wealth and Health webinar. I am Sasha Schlossberg. In the window is Miss Vanessa Jones. We are your Diamond coaches, and we are super excited to get into this week's training. So we have a very, very exciting topic. It is one of which there are a lot of misconceptions. People spend a whole lot of money to learn about this, and a lot of people do it wrong. So we are going to define it. We're going to get into how-tos. You are going to leave this training with actionable direction to work your business. But first, I'm going to hand it over to Vanessa because she has some announcements to make.
You know, I really have just one really awesome announcement, and it's really to just congratulate everybody that signed up for the Team Beachbody Team Cup. So all of you people that have organized your teams, congrats, congrats, congrats. Make sure you hop in the group, every week or so and post your results. Let us know how you're doing. This is a massive step towards success in your business. So congratulations to all of the Team Cup participants. I am going to turn it back over to Sasha so that we can get started on our incredible topic for today. Go, Sasha.
All right, so what we're talking about is called attraction marketing. What is it, right? Okay, what is attraction marketing? At the absolute base, I distill it to this. It's telling your truth, right? You're like, what are you talking about? Okay, let's break this down. Pretty much in summary, and I have some notes here, so I'm going to look at those because I want to make sure that you guys get the best information possible. Everything we do and how we do it matters and influences the decisions of others to do business with us or to pass, okay? So I compare it to this. This is the day, and Vanessa, jump in if you have anything to add here. But this is the era of Yelp, right? If you're going to go to a restaurant, if you are going to go, anything you're going to do, you're going to ask for word of mouth referral, but there's not just one option anymore. So when someone wants to lose weight, for example, you're probably not the only Beachbody coach, right, that they know of. And we're not even the only company. There's several companies that are selling weight loss and health-related products, right? So we have to stand out. Every action that you're taking is going to cause someone to decide if they're going to want to work with you or not. So the fact is that you may have the absolute best product or service out there, but the perception and or the experience that the prospect has had prior based on what you're showing could actually repel them. And that's even if they desperately need what you have, right? And that's not saying that you're going to see someone with bad health and go, you need me, right? You're not going to do that. But when it's time for someone to lose weight or to get in shape, what you're putting out there, all of those things, that is what's going to make them decide. It has nothing to do with, like, ultimately, here's a funny thing. It has nothing to do with what we're selling or what we're offering. It doesn't matter if I could turn everyone in the world, or you could make everyone in the world in great shape. If you're posting weird things or bad things, people are paying attention and they may not work with you, right? So later on, Vanessa's going to get into the steps and the exact how-tos, but I'm just laying the groundwork so you actually get what attraction marketing is. It's not magic. It doesn't cost money. It's actually super, super simple, but it's so powerful because it's the #1 way that Vanessa and I both build our business. Like, if you go to either of our Facebook pages, people inbox us. Literally, I have people inboxing me all the time, people that I haven't talked to in 10 years, high school people, that'll go, hey, I saw what you posted, because Vanessa's going to get into more of these things, but the way that I know, I'm so excited. The culture that you create, these things that you say, that's going to dictate whether or not people want to work with you. So people are just, they're getting smart why they choose you. It's all, the fun thing about this is it is in your control. All of it, like this attraction marketing, it's the most powerful tool when you know how to use it right. So the next note that I have for you guys is that assumption and buying decisions can be based on appearance, on language, voice, tone, pictures, what you post, what you email, your status updates, etc. And those have nothing to do with your business. They may have nothing to do with your business, but they're influencing your business. So people look for this when they research, when they do their research, when they watch, when they follow you. And that people ultimately, they want to do business with those people that they like, who they identify with, who they can believe in. So to give an example of this is when my husband Jonathan and I were going on this big hardcore run in the very beginning when we first got started with Beachbody, we got sponsor shopped twice in the course of this week, the week that this run was happening. Now, sponsor shopping, for anybody that's new, it means when someone actually goes and instead of just signing up with the first person they meet, they research and they talk to different people and they act like they're going to sign up with you when really they're just selecting. It's kind of shady and it's unfortunate, but it happens. So it happened to us twice, and both times I wish this was like a victorious story where I go, and we won. We didn't. Both times they picked the other people. So that was a big reality check for us, right? Do you know why? Why would they pick other people? Here's why. We were promoting and selling technology. We were not promoting, we weren't talking about the benefits, we weren't talking about why we love Beachbody, and ultimately these people chose other people because they wanted a culture. They wanted a team to work with, they wanted a support, they wanted friends, they didn't just want to make money, they didn't care about technology. So everything that you're creating, everything, it just, the business of it doesn't matter as much as what you're putting out there. So now that I've scared everyone to death with the importance of attraction marketing, I'm going to hand it over to Vanessa, who's going to go into all of the how-tos for us.
Awesome, awesome, awesome information, Sasha. So I too have a bunch of notes over here because I want to make sure that we get all of this. We were doing a little brain dump before we got started on this webinar, just to make sure we touched on a lot of really important points. So when you get to attraction marketing, in the how-to, some things to pay very close attention to is your social media. A lot of people, you know, they want to build using social media. So take a look at your Facebook statuses, your Twitter, Instagram. If you're making videos, look at the types of videos that you're making and the production quality. So let me just back up a little bit and kind of talk about each one. If you post a Facebook status about, you know, oh, I'm so tired. Oh, I can't believe that I have to, you know, go do this and I still have a webinar to do tonight. Does that sound exciting? Do you think someone wants to do exactly what you're doing? There are components of what we do each and every day, and some of them we like more than others. You can find the good in just about anything. And what Sasha was saying about sponsor shopping is one of the best examples that I can think of, because I know that when I was looking for a new opportunity, I didn't sponsor shop, but I did kind of go around pages and I was asking people, you know, what businesses are they in? You know, what are you doing? And I only asked the people that I liked. And then I thought, am I interested in what they're doing? So I approached it a very different way. I wanted to work with somebody that I knew, that I liked, and that I trusted. And it didn't have to mean that I knew them personally, but I liked what they posted. I liked what they were about. They were positive and inspirational. And that's the route that I went. So if you think about that, think about all of those crazy posts. And we've all done them. I have been guilty of them in the past. Let's not do that anymore. When it comes to production, right here, prime example. I have a massive project going on in my office. Project I'm working on with my daughter. You guys will hear about it later. But right now it's in the beginning stages, and there's all kind of things posted on the wall and a lot of weird things happening back there. So, hence, we have a backdrop. There are a lot of things that you can do if you decide to do video marketing that can help. A simple lighting kit, backdrop. Invest in yourself and invest in your business. And it doesn't have to be anything expensive. I think I paid $50 for my whole lighting kit. So think about this when you're working on something. The other thing that you want to do is mirror the experts. Go out there and see somebody. In all honesty, it doesn't necessarily have to be someone in a particular business. It can be a motivational speaker. Um, Find somebody that you like. You like their energy, you like their attitude, and look at what they're doing. What colors are they wearing? How are they speaking? Are they doing video? What kind of post are they making on social media? Find something and mirror that, but make sure it's your style. Stay true to yourself. Everyone that knows me knows that I am a massive Disney fan. So I actually participate in a number of Disney groups. And I get so many leads just from there because I'm posting that I'm at Disneyland on a Tuesday morning or on a Thursday afternoon, and people are messaging me going, "Oh my gosh, you're a single mom? How exactly are you doing that?" Funny you should ask. So it's about what you put out there, but also how you put it out there. So I can go on and on and on and on about that. Sasha, stop me. The next thing we want to talk about is language. I know that when I first got started with, doing my first webinar, doing my first video marketing, I was extremely, extremely nervous. Remain transparent. Even the experts refer to notes. Just let people know what you're doing. Please remain professional. Have fun. I have gone on some webinars, and I think there's a way that you can talk with your friends and a way that you can speak professionally. Remember, when you record material, this material can be released all over the world, and you don't really know who's going to watch it. And the goal is to hopefully not offend any particular person. So just keep in mind of the language that you use in print material, in video recordings, or anywhere. Just a little side note on that. Also, think of your target market, and we're going to do another training specifically on this because this is a whole box of really juicy, meaty information that will help you a lot. But keep in your mind who you're talking to. So when I'm thinking of material, I think of who am I looking for? So am I talking to a single mom? Am I talking to a mom that has 5 kids that's tired when she gets home from work? Am I talking to the new mom? I do a lot of mom stuff, in case you can't tell that. Think about exactly who you're talking to and what kind of language will you be using to reach out to them directly. So put that into perspective, because someone that I'm talking to may not be the same person that you're talking to. So when you're mirroring somebody else, keep in mind that you have to tailor it to your specific target market. And again, we're going to talk more about how to find your target market and identifying them appropriately, etc. The next thing, what to say and what not to say. This topic is massive, and Sasha and I work a lot on the sides about things. Sometimes we actually talk to each other about things to post because we both have made some massive mistakes. We were recently in a seminar together, and we were actually having a lot of fun, but we had so much fun that we stayed up kind of late one night and had to get up really early the next morning, and we both were zombies. We were like, where is coffee? Need coffee now. And Sasha was getting ready to post, our need for coffee at 8 a.m. And we talked about it, and we're like, that's not fun at all. But what was fun was what happened immediately after that. We had coffee, we had some amazing food, a lot of fun talking with people, we met some incredible new people, and that's what we spoke about. So there's always light at the end of the tunnel. So what to say versus what not to say. You don't have to share every aspect of your day. I recently saw one of our amazing team members post on Facebook about a flat tire on the side of the road. He did an amazing job. He could have complained. I mean, I wanted to complain for him. I was so frustrated that he was stranded on the side of the road. But no, he was shooting videos. He was talking about marketing. He had time to handle some phone calls that he hadn't had a chance to make, giving people inspiration, because every day we all have something to complain about. But if you can show people how you can turn a not so great situation into something positive, that paints you as a positive person. People want to know you. They want to work with you. So what to say versus what not to say. Please, please, please keep that in mind. Positioning, one of Sasha's most favorite topics ever. How are you positioning exactly what you're offering? One of the important things here is when you're looking at the home business industry, people typically get started because they want to make more money. They need to make more money. They are not happy where they're at. They know their retirement isn't going to be enough money for them. And a lot of times opportunities are painted as a get-rich-quick thing. There are some incredible success stories. People can come in and make large amounts of money in a short period of time, but the vast majority don't. The vast majority want to come in and make enough money to be able to enjoy some of the nicer things in life. And most people are fairly reasonable about this. So think about your positioning and what you're offering and how you offer it. Get rich quick versus here's an amazing company with incredible products that work, that I personally love and I am a product of. So there's a very different story in that, because you can go to any company and you can sell anything. And that's one of the things, someone that recently messaged me, they said, you know, I really want to join a great company with someone that I know is going to be there a year from now, 2 years from now. They've actually worked with a number of sponsors that join opportunities for, you know, some special deal, and then they jump ship. You have to let people know who you are, what you stand for, and what you mean. So positioning is really, really, really important. Make sure that you are painting the opportunity that you represent very clear. Be honest, talk clearly, and it's not a get-rich-quick thing. We are here to help people get healthy, stay healthy, and make money along the way. So let's make sure that our message is very, very clear. Creating culture. So there are some people that are on the Wealth and Health team that do an incredible job at this. You can do this in a number of ways. One of them is via challenge groups. Beachbody actually has in your back office an entire package on challenge groups. So you don't have to think about, how do I do this myself? The material that you need, the graphics, like everything is already provided for you. I know for me personally, I've always worked out better when I've had someone to work out with. So if my friends were going to the gym, I would go to the gym. And even though I wasn't a big fan of the gym, so when I first started working out on demand, I used the feature inside to schedule workouts with friends. So we created a culture. And because we created that culture, we still work out together. And it's really great. You can do that in challenge groups. And you know, when you look at the culture that you're creating, it's not just about the business, it's about you personally. So your own social media pages have their own culture. So if you talk about, say you love to bake, and you post amazing healthy articles on, you know, recipes, how to substitute, you know, sugar for this, or how to make ice cream out of Shakeology. I actually know an amazing cook in the group who does that. The discussions that you provide and the information that you provide in your own social media creates its own culture. So please be careful about what you post. Remember, we're not selling. Most people do not want to be sold to. We like to know that we're getting value and information out of something. A lot of times, I like to think that I'm in control of what I decide to buy. But since I've been in the marketing world, I realized that there's very few things that I buy that I immediately decided, I want to buy that. We are conditioned and we are targeted and we are retargeted and marketed information over and over again that's not directly sold to us, it's placed in front of us. So if I say to you, I think I want to try a new toothpaste, you've seen an ad, an article, something somewhere that illustrated a toothpaste that you absolutely love. And you're going to think, when I go to the store, that's what I'm going to look for. The same thing happens with what we offer in the weight loss industry. People think, gotten a little bit fluffy. I think I need to lose some weight. You know what? I actually saw that great workout video that Sasha was doing the other day. I should message her and see what that was that she's doing. So that's creating culture, lifestyle, culture, information, discussions, not selling. And all of this that we've spoken about creates momentum. So you may not see it happen day one, you may not see it happen day two, but consistently doing it, you will create that momentum and you'll get to a point where people will automatically start thinking of you. I worked in the field of real estate for over 15 years, and I haven't sold a house directly to someone in years, but I still have people that call me for real estate advice because I created that culture and I built that momentum. They knew me as the expert, and they'll email me and say, Vanessa, I know you're not working as an agent now, but I was thinking about doing this and I'd love your opinion about it. Someone messaged me about 2 weeks ago for a solar install. I know nothing about solar install, but it had to do with his real property. So he wanted me to help him review the information. This is what we're talking about. A lifetime of leads, a lifetime of flow, because you've created that momentum. Let's see, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Let's see. The biggest component of this, and Sasha, please, if I'm missing anything, is the plan. So when you get to the plan, think about the end result. And the easiest thing that I can think of as an example right now is working out. I know exactly what I want my ideal body to look like. I can picture it. I can feel it. Whew, it's beautiful. But what do I have to do to get there? You've got diet and exercise and all of these components. So you have the end result, you picture what the end result is, and you work backwards. So I know that I've got to do A through Z in order to get my result. The same thing happens in attraction marketing. If your goal is to help people lose weight, if your goal is to help people find financial freedom, think about what you have to do to get there and what you have to do to attract the type of people that you want to work with, because you may not want to work with everybody. So create that plan. And we take lots of notes. I know Sasha and I both use a platform called Evernote, and we put notes in the platform. We can share them with each other. We can keep a running list of things that we want to work on. Sometimes we come up with an amazing idea, but it's not yet developed. So we'll put it on the list, and when we have time, we'll go back and work on it, and we'll nurture it. And once we have that complete plan, then we'll launch it. So, you know, don't go out there and start just posting randomly. Create a schedule. Create a plan with an end goal in mind. And keep in mind, it can be emails that you send out, posts that you create, posts that you make on social media, pictures that you have, videos. All of these components need to be adding up, compounding to your end result. So that's what we have for now. I know we touched on a lot of things, so if you have any questions, please, please, please drop them in the group. we'll make sure to address them on the next training call. And next week's training is going to be absolutely incredible. We're going to talk about some really great things, and I am not going to give it away. So I am going to turn it over to Sasha for the wrap-up for anything that I missed, and we will see you all next week.
Yes, that was absolutely hopefully to everyone in the group. We give us a question. A lot of you guys are really excited to have action that you overtime training videos with members of your that we can and we'll guys.
Okay, I think Sasha might be frozen on the other side. So I'll go ahead and wrap it up. If you have any questions, please, please, please post it in the group, and we will check in with you all next week. Talk